Hey guys, Tony here. Today we're going to be doing the big swap. Going to be putting my engine here that I've been working on, which is a 5-speed as you can see, into Frank over there. I'm just doing all the work right now, disconnecting all the plugs. Draining the fluids. After I get all my fluids drained, I'll let you know how it's going. Alright guys, so I've been ripping into it for a little bit. Take the air filter off, battery out. Here's your main harness, goes through that hole, which comes to your computer, which is located right in here. Just unplug a couple of wires. This runs obviously to your dash and all that other electronics. There's a couple little plugs down here. This is just the ground. Alright guys, coming along nicely. Got my radiator right over there. Just spots right there. 2 bolts at the top. Pulls right out. And also, nuts on the floor there. Got my front and rear drive shafts disassembled. So got to unplug a couple of things on the transmission. Got to unplug those 2 guys back there underneath this. Those run to your heater core. And then the cable that runs to your throttle. 2 fuel lines down there. And this thing that goes to your charcoal canister. Alright, after you get everything disconnected, one of the last things you're going to have to do is your power steering pump, which goes up to your pump there. Disconnect that, let that drain out. And then that's pretty much it. And everything else, make sure you disconnect your exhaust bolts. There's the evap line back there. And don't forget those 2 hoses there. A few lines are off. And I'm going to give her a try pulling her out. Alright. Getting a little dark on me, but here we are under the truck. So I undid the 2 bolts that connect to the tranny itself. Right there. Then got my drive shafts disconnected. Both front and rear. Now I'm just going to take these bolts out. It's a nice new tranny cross member I just put in, painted up nice. There's 2 bolts down, or 4 bolts down there I got to take out, and this whole cross member will come out, and then the tranny will just slide out of the fucking hole over there. Alright, keep going at it. Alright, so I manhandled the engine out of here. It's in pretty decent shape. Everything looks pretty good on it. Gotta move a couple of things over that one over there. But I don't know if you guys can see in there. Yeah, there we go. It's pretty clean. The one thing I did notice is that the plate on the what's that thing called? The catalytic converter, different shape. That's gonna suck. But I'm either gonna have to get taken to the exhaust shop and made another one, or just take this whole manifold off. But I kind of like this one better than the one on there. As you see, the other one looks pretty shitty, but they're both in decent shape. Anyway, all right. We're all ready to go here. Got that engine all ready to lift up. I got this one on the ground here. Kind of confused about something here though. If you guys can help me out. This plug here, you can see it. This goes to my the charcoal canister box. And that's about all that's on this transmission. And then on this one, I got this guy, which is a different shape. I'm not really sure where it goes. And that guy. This guy almost plugs into that one. That's weird. And then we got this guy down here, which seems like that white one over there. But it's much shorter. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, gonna keep plugging at her. Well, new engine's in. Sitting in there pretty. However, I did break this thing. Fucking fuck. And then another thing on the back there. I'll have to get a new one. I broke it on the other one too. Pretty sure this is my crankshaft positioning sensor. And this guy is just a little oxygen sensor, I believe. I can just fucking take it off this one. This one's still good. Other than that, it's alright. Fuck. What a fucking fuck. Alright guys, back at the build. Working on Frank some more. Ended up running up the part source quick before they closed. Got a new sensor back there too. That's not the crankshaft positioning sensor like I thought it was. It's a cam sensor. But yeah, also I didn't notice that the drive shafts, well, at least the front one on the manual, I don't know if you can see it here because it's covered, but it's literally that much shorter. So that means the rear is going to be a little longer. Luckily I have spares of both. I kept them out of the manual and the automatic. So that's one thing you'll have to think about when you're doing a swap like this from manual or from automatic to manual. But she's looking good. Got it down in the hole there. You see the spot. It actually works a little better because before this 4x4 shifter, it would hit the back of this. And now since the transmission's up further, because of the different shape it is, because it's a manual, it actually clears it a lot better. So it actually fits it much better, which is good. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to it. I'm gonna put my computer wires through already. I'm gonna put my computer in a minute. And we'll keep going. Hey guys. Alright, so I'm here under the truck. Just put my drive shaft back on. You see a nice shiny cross member there for my transmission. And then I just gotta put the front drive shaft in. Other than that, it's coming along nicely. Everything's looking good. Get a little bit of this action right here, and some of this. Oops. But anyway, back to it. Hey guys. Alright, Frank's pretty much finished now. Just doing the exhaust. As you can see, take a look in here. Just bought a flange tip and then buckled it into a flex pipe, which goes down over there, back into my cat. And if you look down here, it's not fully installed yet. It's just hanging down at the moment. But it goes into my cat. This piece here is the only thing left of the original exhaust. All the way from the catalytic converter, actually. Or from the exhaust manifold, sorry. That's the catalytic converter. Then I have it into, I have all 2-inch pipes. So I stepped up about a 1/4 inch into, I don't know what this exhaust is called. It's the one with the duck on it. Into a little down tip right before my axle there. I'm gonna tuck it up underneath the frame there. eventually. All I have that's holding it up is this wire right now, and one little tab I put in there. But yeah, other than that, it's all fucking good to go.